Hello and welcome back to episode 15 of Paradise Cross.
Action-packed episode. One of our this one's taking us viral, baby.
This one is taking us viral. We have got a treat for you in store. I'm not kidding about that. We got a very special guest.
You love to love him.
You love to love him, and we're just gonna give you one hint of who that could be.
Subscribe, support, and stay positive.
But who's that?
TOMMYNC2010, baby.
That's right.
Paradise Cross exclusive.
It's a Paradise Cross exclusive interview, and if you think we're joking or if this is a bit,
If you think this is a Joker's trick,
I assure you, I would never lie about such matters. I would never kid about such serious matters.
no goofery.
The very first part of our interview got cut off. Tommy sang actually the entire Pokemon theme song for us, which
Not even joking, not even a joke.
but
because of copyright laws, we had to remove that.
True.
Otherwise, we'd be taken down from the United States postal grid.
Pikachu would be up our ass if we did that. But no, so let's just jump right into our conversation with Tommy. We hope you like it. It was an honor to talk to literally one of our favorite YouTubers, TOMMYNC2010. So please listen to this and check out his channel if you haven't heard of him before.
And later after the interview, we'll be doing our Pete Buttigieg takedown.
Yeah, we have some very important takes coming after the interview, so stay tuned for that as well.
By the way, Tommy, my name is Crash, so you can call me Crash.
Oh, Bandicoot.
Similar, yeah.
We're Ash and Crash
Ash
of
and
Paradise
Crash.
Crossed.
So, Tommy, we're about the same age. First of all, I've been following you for a long time. I've been a big time fan. I've been following Tommy since it's got to be like 7 years. Six years.
He really has been.
Yeah.
He was the first person who showed me your videos.
Your life, honestly.
I've been doing other things too. Don't worry. So yeah, it's so great to finally meet you. And just want to say I appreciate your work and what you're doing, and it's great to have seen you grown from the beginning.
Thank you.
But yes, did you like Pokemon when you grew up, or when you were growing up?
I did like Pokemon when I was growing up, but I kind of grew out of it.
Sure. So you're not
the
going
new
to
game just came out on the new one on the Switch.
Yeah, I don't get into those video games. I just play GTA 5.
Yeah. I see you stream GTA 5 sometimes. That's cool. Is that the only game you play?
Yeah, because you get to run around and shoot people. Sometimes I just have.
Cool. Yeah, I kind of play only on PC. I play Overwatch a lot.
Sometimes what I do is I just randomly fly helicopters and I'll throw Trevor Phillips out of it and not even pull the parachute and watch him hit the water.
Oh man, splatter zone. Poor Trevor. Wow.
He wakes up in a hospital bed and he's like, okay. I'm like, I wonder how many dead Trevors there are in GTA 5, or dead Michaels, or dead Franklins. There must be 1,000 of them. We just found a random corpse. But the cops are investigating and it's like, oh, what's this? Oh, but there's the same dude right over there. This is so weird.
That would be something. So what's up, dude? What's new with you?
Not much. Just been making YouTube videos and going insane.
Oh, man. YouTube will do that to you, won't it?
Oh, yes, it does.
What do you think about these new YouTube changes?
I think they're ridiculous. I think that they're hurting the wrong people.
So I'm a little confused. Like, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Can you do a little explaining to me? Because I don't know what's going on.
Basically, YouTube is trying to basically say, if we make bad content, they're going to take us down.
Really? So who's the judge? What's good and what's bad?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And now COPPA, whatever this thing with COPPA now, the government's now saying, it could sue individual content creators now.
That's what the government said?
Apparently.
Oh my God. When will they stop? Of
everything, apparently.
Say it again?
Not until they have control of everything.
So yeah, that sucks. So what do you think? You're going to stay on YouTube, or do you think you're ever change platforms, or?
I'm probably gonna stay on YouTube, hopefully.
Forever, even if it gets bad.
I just don't know what platforms to go to, and I can't even take half of my videos.
You should go on Twitch.
I don't even know how to operate that beast.
Also, I mean, you have like 100K subscribers on YouTube, so I bet it would be a pain to try to get that following going on another platform, you know?
Anytime you have a big following on a YouTube channel, it's hard for them to say, "Hey, move over here, move over here." Half of them are like, "I'm sitting right here. I don't want to move to a different seat."
Right, exactly.
Yeah, who wants to move to another seat when I'm already sitting?
It's like going to the movie theater. It's like, "Hey, there's this theater is like flooded. You need to move to a different theater." I'm sitting already. I'm comfortable.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
Sorry, your popcorn is gonna get your popcorn. I like mushy popcorn.
I saw a Tumblr post to call that pissy shitties. Have you heard that one?
What?
It's when you mix soda and popcorn together in a bucket and they call it pissy shitties.
That sounds greasy.
What was that?
I am a
Star
Trailer
Wars
fan.
What's that? Oh,
I'm a
Trailer
Trailer
Park Boys. I never got into it. Is it good?
Yeah, it's one of the best shows in Canada.
Really? Is that what they do in the show?
Well, Bubbles does it.
Would you say Trailer Park Boys is better or The Office?
Both. They're both kind of interesting comedy, you know.
But if you had to pick one on a deserted island,
It's really hard to say. Like, it's really
dude, that's the question. Yeah,
it's a toss-up.
It's a toss-up. It's a coin toss. Coin toss.
Yes, coin toss.
So what do you think about podcasting? You think you'd ever do a podcast?
Oh, I do podcasts. I have Tommy Talks when I do them.
Do you upload on iTunes?
No, I don't.
Oh, you should try getting on that. That's another platform to go. Because you can do both. That's what Joe Rogan does. You do.
I heard you have to pay money to be on there, I think.
No, it's free.
No, not just to put a podcast on. It's a little tricky to figure out at first, but you can put literally anything on there. It doesn't get monetized the same way YouTube streaming is, but what a lot of podcasters do now is, they have their Patreon, so you can get exclusive content or things like that. So it's different, but it might be an option for you. I have noticed you've been doing the long Tommy Talks stream, and
those are great.
Yeah, we love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, Tommy, what did you do today?
I mostly hung out today and went to the mall.
Oh, nice. This was more of like a relaxing day.
Yeah, today was mostly a relaxing day. When I have something I want to do, I will vlog. I'll actually go make some content and go do stuff. And I
do that every day.
Vlogging?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to say because I'll just pick up the camera and then I'll film during the day and do something, and it's
very spontaneous.
Very spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, hopefully not. Can you imagine?
Yuck.
Oh, that's Disney. Oh, Tommy, are you Disney? Did you get Disney Plus? What do you think about Disney Plus? Everyone's talking about it.
Well, I just got it on my phone and now I can't watch it on my TV because I can have a hard time matching the account up with my PlayStation.
Oh man, they don't make it easy, do they?
No, they don't. And so I pasted my password, I pasted my email, and it matched up. It perfectly matched up, and I got
cells interlinked.
Yeah, so I was watching the movies I started watching. I watched the Avengers Endgame, and I was watching Tom Huck and what is it? The
what? Go continue.
But I was gonna start watching Wall-E. Wall-E.
Oh, Wall-E! That's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. Have you seen it before?
Yes, I
Wall-E. Isn't it so funny when they go in the spaceship and it's all the fat people on the floating around? You know what I'm talking about on the spaceship, the humans? That's so funny. What a great movie.
Well, here's the thing. Disney also is it's kind of aggravating how Disney takes shots at. You figure they wouldn't take shots at their viewers, but literally Disney.
Are you saying all their viewers are fat?
Yeah, they're basically calling human race fat.
Wow.
You know, some people that would be offended by that would just be like, I'm fat. Are they making fun of me?
Yeah. I guess it's a good way to inspire people to go back to nature, though, right?
Sometimes it's hard.
Did Walt Whitman do the going back to nature?
He sure did. He was one of those nature poets.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about that guy? Tommy?
No, never.
He's like an old author. You ever do audiobooks?
No, not really. No, I have not.
You should check out Harry Potter. I just recently listened to the Harry Potter audiobook. It's so good, honestly. It's like a movie. But
awesome.
You just have to listen. If you're in traffic or if you're walking, you can listen to an audiobook. It's awesome. You could like get so many books in that way.
Listen to an audiobook and get into a car accident at the same time.
That's multitasking.
That's multitasking, baby.
I have a cruel sense of humor. Sometimes I have a bad sense of humor, and you
kind of like the Joker, right?
Huh?
Kind of like the Joker.
Yeah, you remember those old commercials on that guy that would do the commercials about like, what was his name? Hi, I'm blankety blankety. He had such a hyper voice.
Are you talking about the ShamWow person?
Not ShamWow, but the other dude.
Oh, Billy Mays.
Hi, I'm Billy Mays. So my whole joke was this: it's like, hi, I'm Billy Mays, and I have a new product for you. It's a great. It's called Dead Be Gone.
And okay, what does Dead Be Gone do?
Dead Be Gone can get rid of any smell of any corpse, and it erodes the dead body in a matter of seconds. I can spray it on myself, and I've been dead for a week.
And he's a zombie. It's like a Halloween special. That could be a Halloween special. I like it.
But the problem was I told that joke after he had passed away.
So it made sense at the time. Good storytelling, honestly. I support it. I'll allow it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So Tommy, what made you want to become a YouTuber? Like, what inspired you to be like, I want to share what's happening in my life?
Well, it was right after MTV's Made. My cameraman Andrew Wonder gave me a flip camera and said, "Tommy, do journal entries." And I was like, okay. So I started uploading videos to Facebook, and then I discovered YouTube through a couple of people. One was the first person I would say that kind of discovered YouTube was with Cool Duder.
Cool Duder, first discoverer of YouTube.
What?
The Cool Duder first discovered YouTube for you.
Yes, that's how I was watching the Don and Murph show, where
who?
they would dress up in drag basically and do movie reviews down the basement. And they had a theme song called Don and Murph, Don and Murph, Don and Murph show. And you could look it up. Just look up Don and Murph
on YouTube.
It's on YouTube, and they used to. Sean C. Phillips is the guy that is Cool Duder. He was the first student, and then the second person was the one and only Nostalgia Critic.
Oh yeah, I know him.
I remember him. Yeah,
he's pretty popular.
Yes, he inspired me, and then after that, I met Chris. I discovered Chris Perillo.
Yeah, so he's like a tech guy. What made you like him so much?
He was vlogging.
You just like the vlog aspect,
and he did the number aspect.
The numbers. He likes the numbers.
And so I was doing random videos at random times. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take his format and I'm going to start vlogging.
Numbering your episodes.
And so I would start. That's why I have vlog 100 and, blankety blankety.
Right.
And he was. So altogether, I took those people and I made myself and then I put in the positivity.
Oh, yeah. I love the positivity. I can't get enough of that part. That's a great message.
And with my channel, I do different things. I do skits, and I do all sorts of random content.
Reviews.
I also have a separate project called the Food Dude Review Crew with my friend Hamza.
Yeah, shout out to Hamza.
Yeah, my boy Hamza. He's been there since day one, since I was a no one on YouTube. He's worked with me making all sorts of kind of videos.
Wow.
In the past.
You guys, isn't it cool how you guys are still friends to this day?
Oh yeah, we still talk about things. We work on Funktaculous. That's
yeah. I know you're a rapper.
Yes.
I'm a rapper too. I'm trying to be a rapper, honestly.
Yeah, we're working on Crash's first song right now, so I hope we can show that to you in the future.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're both musicians, sort of. I make beats and I make songs, and Crash is a rapper, but we're going to put out his first song pretty soon, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You gotta check it out. You gotta check out our YouTube channel and let's start listening to our episodes.
Yeah, we just started, but
we're trying to. Yeah, we like literally just started like this year. We're trying to blow up.
Well, it's all about being persistent, and I say this, and anybody that is listening to this podcast, if you want to be a YouTuber, do it for fun. Do it to have fun, because please don't push yourself, but don't push yourself to try to make money on this platform, because now YouTube has made that impossible for any Joe Blow dude just make money off of YouTube right now.
Unbelievable. It's like they're trying to make it a streaming site.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous that. Okay, here's what I gotta say. Take you off of YouTube and just call it Tube. Honestly, because just call it the Tube, because the fact is, a tube is a thing that where you just things run through it, and there's no you in it.
There's no you in it. There's just through it.
Yeah, it's just through it. It just things go through it.
Hot dogs down a hallway.
It's okay. YouTube is basically turned into a sewer line of basically
and bad content.
You said that. I didn't.
Hey, well, you can throw in this pod. This is an adult podcast.
Well, I'm a positive dude. I prefer not to.
That's true.
That's true.
You have an image to maintain. I totally respect that. But
definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for us?
Okay. What inspired you guys to be YouTubers?
Good question.
We really like nightcore music. Are you familiar with nightcore and what that means?
Never heard of it.
It's basically when people will upload songs to YouTube and do remixes of it where they speed it up kind of fast, so it almost sounds like they have like chipmunk voices, but the songs sound really fast and exciting. And a lot of times people will put these online and they'll upload them with like pictures of like cute anime girls, and it's sort of like this subculture on YouTube. And me and Crash both love nightcore music. We listen to it a lot.
Great. I think all music sounds better sped up.
And we both like anime a lot. We're really big anime fans.
Yeah,
so
that's a huge influence over my life for like very long.
And we love podcasts. We're big fans of like Joe Rogan and other podcasts. So we wanted to sort of combine all that in our show Paradise Crossed. So we do interviews, but we also use a lot of nightcore music and like
sound effects.
Yeah, and sound effects. We have a really big soundboard. So it's pretty fun. We really enjoy doing it together.
Yeah, I like doing it just because I'm having fun.
Not bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Sounds like you guys have it all together.
We're trying.
I mean, we don't have any subscribers yet, but we're trying to get there.
But our friends are really nice and listen to it. And some of these same friends are people who really like your channel a lot. So, we told one or two of them that we were going to have you on, and we're going to put it on Friday. And everyone's like, oh my God, that's awesome. So
I'm sorry. I didn't announce to anybody I was going to be on your podcast. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right.
That's okay. There's still time. It's going to come out on Friday if you want to do like a shout out to us. I mean, that would be awesome. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in, but
understand.
Yeah. Anything you want to do. Either way, we're going to have it out on Friday, and of course we'll tag you in it and stuff. So, you can choose to share whatever you want from there. But yeah, no, honor to have you on.
Yeah, what an honor. What a blessing. It's a true blessing. You know, you don't get to talk to somebody.
Anybody contacts me and they want to do an official interview, I love to do it. I love to do interviews and talk with my fans.
Cool. That's great. No, we're really appreciative. Also, I actually had another question for you. So one of my favorite things you did recently was your documentary, the one where you met your parents. And I just want to say I love that. I thought it was one of the most like positive, genuine, like emotional things you've ever put out. And I just kind of wanted to know, like, how's it been going since then with your family? How has that changed your life since then?
It's been doing good. I've been talking with her and him also, and things have been going well. I still talk with them.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Now, my question for you guys, did you guys cry when you watched part 2?
I was at work, so I couldn't do it at work. I mean, I did get a little choked up.
I got choked up for sure. I actually looked back on my text thread with Crash, and there's like a line where I'm like, oh man, I'm getting a little bit choked up right now. But I don't think I actually full out cried, but it definitely made me a bit emotional. So.
Yeah, I was emotional for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Something like that doesn't really happen every day, huh? It's pretty special.
Yeah, it was a really special moment that you were able to capture. So
it was, it was just how everything came together. We shot the documentary, and then it took us a while to edit it just to get it to the way it was. And it's not exactly perfect, but like,
yeah, the message comes through for sure. And I like one thing I like about YouTubers, your work, our work, is that YouTube is great because it feels so intimate and because it feels so personal. It's not like a Hollywood movie that's like completely expensive and professionally put together. You know what I mean? It feels like it comes from the heart of one person.
Yeah, I think that's why people like YouTube.
Yeah.
They don't want another streaming site. We already have Disney Plus. What do we need another one for? Am I right?
Yeah, well, there's Netflix too. We have to watch it.
That's true. There's 2 Netflix also. That's true.
I watched a skit on YouTube where somebody said, oh yeah, there's only B comedians, and I'm like, excuse me, B comedians?
B-movie?
High dollar comedians. So wait, are you calling Gabriel Iglesias a B comedian?
He's a AAA comedian.
Yeah.
Is he one of your favorites?
Oh, he's funny. He makes me laugh.
He's the fluffy person, right? That's him, right?
Yeah. I'm not fat, I'm fluffy.
He does that, yeah. I don't know do you like Joe Rogan at all? He's kind of a comedian.
Don't really listen to him, really.
Really? You should check it out. You might like it.
I did like listening to the Beta podcast. I thought it was quite interesting. Honestly, the Beta podcast was better when Tommy C was on there.
I don't know what the Beta podcast is.
Keemstar, Clown, and it was Keemstar, Clown, and Tommy C. And then they switched over to Andy Milonakis. Andy's a good guy. I interviewed him on my talk show also.
Really? You got Andy Milonakis?
Yep, I interviewed Andy Milonakis.
Wow, that's a pretty big one.
Doug Walker. I've interviewed every single person that has inspired me. I interviewed. It took me a while. I interviewed Cool Duder. I interviewed Chris Pirillo.
You did interview Chris Pirillo.
And a couple years down the road, I interviewed Doug Walker.
Wow.
I was so lucky when I got that interview. I knew a guy that worked with Doug. I'm not going to give out his name. I'm just going to say I knew a guy that I had interviewed that said he knew Doug Walker. And I said, dude, I have been his biggest fan, and I've been dying to get an interview for centuries now as I've been here on YouTube. He's like, okay, I'll just send him an email. I'm like, you're going to do what? So the next day, Doug Walker emails me and says, hey, my friend told me about your channel. I've never heard of you. I'm like, huh? I'm like,
nice.
At that point, you realize that your heroes are the people that inspired you, don't know who you are because they're not in the same universe as you.
They don't know you, yeah.
But your heart kind of explodes for a little bit. It's like,
Did they live up to your expectations?
Yes, they did. They were awesome. They were tremendous. Every person that inspired me was really a nice person, was really kind. I actually
crazy interviews, actually. Sorry, go ahead.
I met Chris Perillo in person. I went to his event called Vlogger Fair, which doesn't exist anymore now.
No more Vlogger Fair. Too bad.
Oh yeah, I made a big deal about that. Every single day was a vlog about Vlogger Fair.
Bring back Vlogger Fair.
Oh, I'm excited about going to Vlogger Fair.
It's like
I swear my parents wanted to strangle me because every 5 seconds I would say, Chris Perillo, Chris Perillo, Chris Perillo.
Yeah. God bless your parents. Could you imagine your son coming up to you and screaming something that you don't know about? That's pretty funny.
They've had to adapt to my insanity.
Yeah, but they love you. You gotta love them.
Parents, you gotta love them.
Parents, you gotta love them.
Oh, parents will embarrass you. They will find ways to embarrass you.
They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't get it. Parents don't understand, really. Like, they're in a different time. I've been saying on this podcast, parents do not understand.
He has been saying that.
You know, parents don't understand the game of YouTube and how things work.
I don't understand YouTube.
I was going to do the ALS bucket challenge. My mom told me not to do it.
I kind of wanted to ask, we touched on it a little bit, but just about your motto of staying positive. You always say that. And I wanted to know, like, what does staying positive mean to you? Like, what are some ways that people can try to stay positive in their life?
Positive is keeping yourself together and knowing that things are going to be better, and that always you put a smile on your face. Even in your saddest moments, you have to laugh and you have to just smile and just do something that will make you feel good. And that is the idea of positivity.
That's beautiful. That's similar to indulging in a delight every now and again, and self-care.
Yeah, you got to give yourself a delight.
One of my other messages: do kind things for people. Go out, and if you see somebody that needs help, help them. If you see somebody loading groceries in the car and they're balancing their kids,
and they're balancing their eggs,
ha ha ha.
You just did a video about the return to the parking lot, Tommy. I had to say it.
Yes, I did. And the thing was about that was it was just a flashback,
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. It was a cool flashback. But that was one of your biggest videos, wasn't it?
Not necessarily.
Oh, my bad. I mean, it was one of my.
Oh, the Leafy video was definitely one of my bigger videos.
Sure, but I mean, I'm talking about personal favorites here.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry.
All good. What's one of your favorite Tommy moments?
It's hard to say because I do it for you guys. I don't do it for me. I do it for you guys. I don't make content for myself. I make content for you guys. That's the thing, is every moment is me, and me being me. And I don't have any favorite moments that I have.
Totally, I get that. You're just putting the lens on your life and just being an entertainer all the time. So it seems like your goal is to create those moments for other people.
Yes. And being part of being a YouTuber is, hey, this is my life. I'm showing you my life. This is what I'm doing in my life, and come join me. Cool. And the whole idea of a vlogger is somebody that is just demonstrating, hey, this is my life, and come on.
Does that ever get stressful?
Oh, it does. Yes, it does. It's the fans. It's not stressful with the fans, but it's stressful with the trolls. The trolls will get. I have put some negative comments through my reading machine, and I have to just get up and just go do something else and watch a movie or something, because some of my comments are just absolutely vicious.
You know what they say? Don't read the comments. That's what they say.
When people scan down, oh, let's see what the comments are. Like, no, just no, nope, rope, nope.
Never good. Nope, rope. Yeah.
I feel like there's, even when people are leaving mean comments, I mean, first of all, it blows my mind that people would go out of their way to do something like that. But the fact that people do, I mean, it's got to prove that your art and the stuff that you're making is getting a reaction out of people,
So guys, do me a favor, close your eyes and imagine this. You're climbing up a rope. You're in a gym. You're surrounded by all your friends.
Uh-huh.
Climbing up a rope, and slowly as you're making this content, you have somebody with a gigantic pair of snippers, and they're trying to cut that rope constantly. That's what it is to be a YouTuber, is to constantly be on that rope and then try to gain your balance and not let that person conquer you.
Wow.
That's hard. That's good advice.
Yeah.
And another thing is, my slogan is "You Hollywood." Hollywood.
You want to know what you Hollywood is to you?
You Hollywood. You guys are you Hollywooders. You guys are people that are sitting down doing a podcast and picking up a camera. Basically, you Hollywood is your own place. Now YouTube is trying to say, "Oh, we're just Hollywood." It's not about you anymore. It's like they want to cut out the you and they just want it to be Hollywood.
They just want it to be Tube.
Yeah. Tube Hollywood.
Hey, speaking
we live in Hollywood.
Yeah, speaking of Hollywood, I was just going to say, me and Crash live in Los Angeles, and I know you've been to Los Angeles before, right? Like when you were out here doing the show. I was wondering what you thought of the city, if you ever wanted to come back here, stuff like that.
Do you want to come back? You guys live on God's Etch a Sketch, as Robin Williams said.
I guess we do.
Yeah, it kind of seems like that sometimes.
Robin Williams was one of my favorite comedians, and I loved his comedy. When he passed away, that broke my heart.
Yeah, too bad. Sad story.
Heartbreaking.
I do stand-up comedy also, by the way, guys. I do stand-up comedy at the open mic sometimes, but I don't do that well.
I've seen some of your stand-up. I didn't know that you were doing more of it.
When I can get a ride out there, when I can get a ride out to Asheville, I'll do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I've seen your stand-up. It's definitely interesting. You have an interesting style.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I like, because I go to comedy shows. Sorry, continue.
LA is definitely interesting. First time I ever went out to LA, it smelled like chlorine. Like honestly, LA smelled like chlorine. There's definitely a lot.
Kind of a waste. It's a wasteland.
It is insane. And just recently, I discovered another YouTuber by the name of David Dobrik. I've been watching him.
Okay. What does he do?
He is an ex-Viner, and he got famous on Vine, and then went over to YouTube when Vine went belly up, and now he does 420 videos.
Cool. Like weed stuff?
No, not weed stuff. He does 420 videos, and he it's just him and his friends hanging out, and he's a rich YouTuber. But he's better than, I would say he is better than Logan Paul.
I don't like Logan Paul that much. He's not that funny.
Logan Paul is a scumbag.
Yeah, I would go as far as to say, sure, I'll take that.
He is a self-absorbed sociopath.
Whoa. Yeah. Did you watch that fight that he did with what's the other guy? XVT?
Well, first of all, that match was just about making money.
There was a second one.
Oh, yeah.
They did it again.
Oh, God. It's so stupid. And I understand why KSI turned it down, because he just didn't want to. He's like, hey, I'm rich. I don't need to make any more money off of this garbage. I don't need to fight your dork brother.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to fight the other Paul?
I don't like him either. I hate both of them. I think they're both morons.
Yeah. Sure to make a lot of money though, huh?
Yeah, they do. YouTube protects them. They put a bubble wrap around them.
Wow.
What do you think about TikTok? Do you have any are you fans of anyone on there?
I can't name out some of the people that I watch on TikTok, but I definitely do like TikTok. I'm a TikToker myself.
Yeah, you TikTok. TikTok's cool, right?
Yes, it is. It's very fun.
Yeah, I like things that are like that. I like fast media. I think.
Oh,
You okay, Tommy? Yeah.
allergies are messing with me.
Man, hey, I heard that. I heard that you can get hypnotized out of allergies. Do you believe in hypnotism?
Nope.
Really? Would you ever try?
No.
Really? If you don't believe in it, what's the harm, right? I don't know. Hey, Tommy, well, what'd you think about the new Joker movie? I haven't seen it myself.
I thought it was best movie of 2019.
Really?
Oh, I gotta see it.
I gotta see it.
How do you think it compares to the other Batman or Joker movies? Like, how did you like Joaquin Phoenix's portrayal of the Joker?
I thought it was brilliant. I thought that, I mean, Heath Ledger still has an amazing Joker, but Phoenix's Joker was just amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, hard to beat Heath Ledger's. I mean, his Joker is such an iconic moment in cinema. Did you see Suicide Squad? Did you see the Jared Leto Joker?
God,
You didn't like the Jared Leto Joker? Exactly. I kind of liked him.
His laugh sounds like somebody's strangling a cat.
Yeah.
I liked when he went a hunka hunka.
Yeah, there's some funny parts in that movie. There's always merit in something. You got to find one positive thing in something, in everything.
It's hard to find any positivity in that joke.
Gave people jobs. How about that?
Yeah, it gave people jobs, and he got fired for giving anal beads to some of the cast members.
Yeah, that's true. That did happen. What? Oh yeah, he would play pranks, and he would say the Joker's prank. He gave rats and shit. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, too bad. Oh, I mean, gave a lot of people who do the sets and people who do the lights and cameras and effects. They all got jobs, so that's good.
Not even like Bill Skarsgård would do like that kind of crap on it, the set of It. Like they didn't, like in the first It movie, they didn't even show the kids, Bill Skarsgård. Like they introduced him during a scene.
Uh-huh.
Working with somebody and not seeing them until the final moment.
Yeah, dude. Shout down to Bill Skarsgård. Skarsgård. Sorry, my bad.
Did you like the new It movies?
I thought they were decent.
Dude, no, I thought you really liked it.
Yeah, they're good. They're good movies.
Have you ever seen the original It movie with Tim Curry?
Yeah. Hiya, Georgie. How you doing?
That was the first ever horror movie I saw when I was a little kid. It scared me so much I couldn't go in a bathroom for a really long time. Although, like, when the blood comes out of the drain and stuff like that, when I was a kid, I thought that was like the scariest thing I ever saw.
Spooky.
What's even worse is like in that version, the blood was just kind of menial, but in the other version, they just went absolutely explosion with the CGI.
The effects in the movie are pretty cool.
Wait a minute, you're putting cheery rock and roll music to you guys basically like they did the whole idea because of the girl was having her period, and they were trying to reference that was period blood, I think.
Uh-huh. Something like that. That's Stephen King always doing that stuff.
Yeah. Actually, interesting fact. Stephen King, if you read the original book, those kids had an orgy in the book.
Yeah, I know. That's
true.
And I'm like, can you imagine taking that part and actually put that in the movie?
I don't think I'd want to watch that movie if they did that.
And then the kids, I love Doug Walker's review. He's like, the kids are like, what was in the book? Wow, I am not doing that.
Wait, did you always like horror and Halloween stuff? Have you always been a horror fan?
I was mostly a Disney fan. In my household, I was not allowed to watch other movies besides Disney movies. And the first horror movie, the first horror film I ever watched was Jason, one of the Jason movies.
Oh wow, I love those movies.
That's a good starter one.
Yes.
Were you hooked ever since?
Yeah. I've been hooked in the horror world. I've been hooked into the horror world and just amazed.
Great.
Do you listen to music much? Is there any particular music you're into?
What?
Do you listen to music much? Is there any particular music you're into?
Music. I listen to, like, say, Bon Jovi, Nickelback, Journey, a lot of the old rock and roll music I listen to.
I like that one Nickelback song that goes, "Funky little monkey, she's a twisted trickster." Do you know that one? She keeps me up all night.
Fuck a little monkey, she's a twisted trickster.
It's a weird one. It's a Nickelback song, but it doesn't sound anything like their other songs. It sounds like kind of like a disco song. It's really weird.
Never heard of it.
It's called "She Keeps Me Up" by Nickelback. I recommend it. I haven't heard all their songs, but I like Nickelback. Did you ever listen to Creed?
Which one is Creed?
Creed does "Can You Take Me Higher." They kind of sound like Nickelback.
Song. I like that song.
Yeah, I was a big fan of them when I was in middle school. That was like my first favorite band.
I listened to a lot of rap music when I was growing up.
It's been making
always been my
sound
favorite.
before, but I used to actually be a big fan of the Backstreet Boys when I was a kid.
Hey, the Backstreet Boys are cool.
Me too. I loved NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, and I
was actually a fan of both of them. I like both their songs, but it may make me sound like a dork. But that's just what I was
Not a
into.
dork. I don't think so. I like that stuff too. I think it's cool.
Also, I mean, like, we're all pretty much the same age. Like, I'm 29. So when they came out, we were all like 9 or 10. And also when you're that age and you hear music, I mean, you're not even thinking like, what does this make me look like if I like this music? You're just a little kid. You just listen to whatever you like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're great performers. Like one of the all-time greats.
Understand.
Did you ever listen to the Spice Girls?
Bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, they were classics. from
Yeah,
back
they
in
were
the
good.
day.
Yeah, I listened to Spice Girls. I remember that was a popular thing to like at the time.
Yeah.
Around the time of Pokemon, am I right?
Yes.
Wait, who did you pick? Which starter Pokemon did you pick in the original Pokemon?
Pikachu.
Pokemon Yellow.
I do impressions also.
Dude, one question, one impression. Remember when you do that?
Yes, I remember that. Oh God, you still remember that?
Yeah, dude, I'm always saying that. I still say that. I say whenever someone has a question, I say one question, one impression. That's
Okay.
classic Tommy.
Okay, what is your impression and what's your question?
Okay. Shit. I didn't think about that. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, can you do? Okay, here's my impression request. Can you do Yoda?
Oh, yes, this is strong. Yes, it is. I can't take enough of it. There is no try. There is only do.
Can you do Austin Powers?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Grr, baby. That's great.
Do you have any impression requests for us?
No, not really.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
What else?
I could do a gremlin.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
I'd love to hear it. That's pretty good. Not bad. X-Files. X-Files.
No, that's Gizmo.
Oh. I just saw Gremlins 2 for the first time. I never saw Gremlins 2 when I was a kid. I loved it. It was so funny.
Yeah. Did you know the interesting fact that the guy did the voice for the evil Gremlins? That was the guy from Police Academy.
Really?
Really? The noise man? The man who makes noises? Yeah.
It was him. He said that he would use that gremlin voice for evil. He said he would call Walmarts and stores and he would prank.
He was a prankster? What a little trickster.
He would call it squishy, squishy.
Man, can you imagine doing that when you're like 35?
Yeah, the police said, ooh, a check.
You're always keeping us on the inside facts.
That's the
Tommy.
inside fact.
What are the questions we got?
What was your first Tommy video that got you hooked to my channel?
What was it, Crash? Crash is the one who showed me your videos like 5 years ago. What was your
got
first?
Me hooked was TOMMYNC2010 Joker makeup tutorial.
Really?
Original, yeah.
Yeah, that one is such a classic. I've totally watched that with Crash.
It's so raw and real and like unedited and just like in your face and like I really like it. It was fascinating.
Was it the Tommy Talks or was it just me with the camera in my bathroom?
It was you with the camera in your bathroom. Remember that?
It was the Boston boys that got me doing
the boys
Tommy.
from Boston.
Yes.
Are they? You're friends with them still, right?
Yeah, they're not my crew members anymore. They're my friends. Yes.
Yeah, those guys are so great. You gotta admit they had a lot of love.
They're good guys. Yes.
Yeah, some of those videos with the boys from Boston are some of my favorite Tommy talks and Tommy videos. It was so great. Such a great person. It was like a Howard Stern show, you know.
I look for Tommy Talks to be a normal talk show, just to be, interview show. And that's, I wasn't trying to be negative, but I got rid of the MCs because I wanted to be one-on-one with me and the interviewer,
Sure.
I get that. Also, when you're an artist or a content creator, you try a lot of things and some things work out and some things you're like, this isn't really the direction for me, but you're always just like experimenting. And I like that your videos over the years have gone through different eras and you try a lot of new things. So
yeah, it's cool. It's a sign of growth for sure.
Decent. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions, Crash? Anything we forgot to ask Tommy?
I hope not.
Sorry, text message randomly.
Oh, that's okay.
Any hopes for the future?
Yeah, what are your plans and hopes for the future?
It's hard to say. I am so sorry.
That's okay. Understandable. Hard to say. Yeah. I mean, as soon as you get that goal,
I'm just gonna say I'm living for today, and whatever happens, happens.
A nomad.
What's the guys' podcast again?
We're called Paradise Crossed.
Paradise Crossed.
And
just hold on a second.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm TOMMYNC2010, and you're watching Paradise Crossed podcast.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
Yeah, great. That's awesome.
Cool. Oh man, it was such an honor to have you on, Tommy. Like we said, we've been watching you for years, so to get to talk to you is pretty surreal, and in a good way. I really appreciate it.
No problem, dude.
Thanks for taking your time. I mean, it's a big thing to ask of somebody, especially in 2019.
Thank you.
Also, if you're ever in Los Angeles again, we'd love to, take you out to dinner or show you around or something.
Thank you. I don't know when that's going to happen unless somebody sponsors me to come back over. And I live paycheck to paycheck, so I don't know when I'll be back out in LA.
Me too, honestly. It's hard out there. Traveling's expensive, but
should look into the Chase Preferred card. You could get travel points. Use like a debit card.
You actually were really kind to one of our friends was on the East Coast, and you kind of showed him around. You met up with our friend Julian.
Yeah, you guys went to Chinese food.
Do you remember Julian?
Julian.
Yeah, Julian's one of our good friends. Yeah, he. So you actually were really kind to him and showed him around your town. Yeah, that was cool.
So, that was really
we'd love to return the favor if you were ever in Los Angeles again.
Thank you. If I ever get the chance, I will message you guys. Okay.
Yeah, please do. And same if we're over there. But all right, TOMMYNC2010. It's been an honor. Thank you so much for coming on Paradise Crossed.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Tommy. It's a true blessing.
Remember always, folks, stay positive.
Stay positive.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thanks, Tommy.
This will be out on Friday. We'll send it to you.
Awesome sauce.
All right. Cool. Thanks again. Hope you have a great night.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
See you, man.
I was fucking other men.
We are back. Wasn't that a thrilling interview?
Oh, what a thrill.
What a delight it was.
I didn't know what was going to come next.
I liked it. I loved it. Tommy just put me right at ease. Like, I felt just
Yeah.
so comfortable talking to him immediately, even though we'd
It was
never
like
met before.
it was like when we were. He was in his relaxing time, so he put us all into relaxing time.
Yeah, I love that. That was the first thing he said to us right before the audio started rolling. He was like, this is just my casual time right now.
this
He's
is
like,
casual
'cause
time.
He brought up his video on Skype and he said, I'm just casual right now. We were like, totally, man, it's casual time. So
Yeah, relaxing time.
and it was. I felt very.
You know, I got
relaxed.
relaxing time from Tommy.
Really?
I saw him do relaxing time in a video.
No way. Tommy's really influenced your worldview, and
Yeah.
I mean, he just has these lovely nuggets of his turns of phrase are really iconic, and just like the way he states things is really iconic, and I've always appreciated that about him.
Yeah, very unique.
We said this during the interview, but that part about one question, one impression, which is like, I've heard you say that so many times. And
Yeah, I still say that.
I didn't even put together that was from Tommy. That was from like an early era of him,
Yeah,
right?
when he would say, "Okay, you get one question and one impression," and people would ask him to do the Can Crush.
Oh yeah.
He would say no.
A consummate entertainer, TOMMYNC2010, truly a delight. But while we're here, we still have some extra time, and folks, we have opinions, and it's really important that we deliver them to you. Stat.
During Barack Obama's speech at 2012.
Very similar to Barack Obama's speech in 2012. This is the official Paradise Cross Democratic nominee takedown, Pete Buttigieg edition.
During
You got a problem, bitch? Throw your hands up.
This guy is fucking everywhere today.
I know. What's going on? Is he like, did he pay Jack Dorsey off?
Well, here's the honest thing, and they were talking about this on Chapo today, but like, he literally might be like a CIA agent run for president because he used to work for the CIA. He literally did. Like after either when he was in Afghanistan or at some point at that.
Yeah, what if that Pete Buttigieg dance is like a psyops thing that puts you under like his hypnotism control?
Well, it's the honest truth. I mean, they've done weirder shit in the past, so why not this? Like,
Yeah.
what if Pete Buttigieg is literally a CIA op running for president?
It's
Like,
possible.
It was honestly possible. I never considered that until listening to that this
Well,
morning.
yeah, some of the shit he's been saying, it's not hard to believe.
Oh,
What did he say? He wants to send troops to the border?
Did he? I didn't even hear.
I don't know. There's some. Yeah, he said that and said some other stupid shit. Probably.
Oh my god, he's just
He
like
said he doesn't want Medicare for all. Or he
No.
wants Medicare for all. He says he wants Medicare for people who want it.
oh, boo, get the fuck
Pete
out of here. with that.
Buttigieg. His dance is annoying. He forces people to do his dance.
He's making people dance to fucking High Hopes.
Yeah. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Buddha bitch.
Like Gabudajed.
Oh no.
Buddha, what now?
Beta what now? Beta oh bitch.
Oh my god, he's making me miss
Yeah,
Beto. Is
seriously.
that crazy?
I'd rather pick a beta over
Ugh.
a bitch.
I know it's just insane.
A beta over a bitch.
But,
That's
yeah.
what as I should say.
But you know what's so
wise ones once said.
But you know what's so fucked up is like, because he's gay, people are like, well, it'd be really inspiring. It'd be like,
I'm too woke for that.
I'm too woke for that. Like, I'm not gonna.
People's lives are on the line.
People's lives are on the line, and I'm not gonna let the white gay establishment try to fucking psyop me into just putting some like diversity president candidate in there when he's not gonna do anything to help me.
He's gonna send troops to the border.
He's gonna send troops
Fuck
to the
that.
border. He's gonna fuck with our ideas for healthcare.
He's
what
the only
else did he
candidate that's
want?
been capable of killing anyone.
True, and I mean, I
Well,
don't know if he was
minus
ever
Hillary.
like. Well, I
That
wonder
goes
if-
without saying.
I wonder if Pete Buttigieg would have killed Epstein. I think, of course, I
He
mean,
would
he's
have with
the
his. He would have had
establishment
that
guy.
little string that comes out of his watch, and he would have wrapped it around Epstein's neck and said, "Go tonight, go to sleep, bitch."
The true Bond villain candidate. Oh, you know what else he said? He said marijuana is a gateway drug.
Oh yeah, what the hell are you talking about, dude? Are you trying to get
Insane.
elected? I thought you were trying to get elected, you idiot. Why would you say that?
I think that's what these Democrats think is electable. Like, they think that that's like a normal thing to think.
Their brains are rotten.
That's what Joe Biden says. And like,
Joe
people-
Biden is a rotten brainhead.
he really is.
His teeth are falling out of his brain.
But that's the thing.
Fucking
like shooting fish in a barrel.
But that's the thing is like, and the difference between Biden and Pete, and why Pete might even be worse, is that like Pete is young. Like Pete's like,
Yeah,
in
he
his
should be.
fucking
He should know
30s.
better.
He should know, and like, yeah, he should know better. And it's like Biden's gonna die soon, thank God. But like Pete, like if he gets into government, like he's gonna be around for decades, you know?
Yeah.
But I just really don't think there's as much support for Pete as like certain polls state. Like it just doesn't make any sense.
I think since TikTok came out, everyone's more like connected and woke, and they're not gonna let people push them around anymore. Honestly,
teens-
who the fuck's watching the news? Baby boomers? No one gives a
No.
fuck anymore. Everyone's voting their conscience. 2020.
Zoomers are voting their conscience, and their conscience will not stand for such things.
No, they're gonna try to stop them.
I've been loving the teens memeing on Pete. It's been really fun. All the like,
Yeah,
all
the TikTok responses or takedowns.
yeah, I saw the girl doing the high hopes dance and just like crying while she was doing it, which is like, that's gonna be literally all of us. If Pete gets elected.
I like the one where it said, I don't even know what they. I can't remember. There's a lot of good ones.
Good memes out there, folks.
It's like hates brown people.
Oh, they were. Yeah, it was the teens like they were like clapping their hands and different like words were appearing.
Yeah,
It's a meme, folks. You're gonna have to look at it online.
you're gonna have to zoom it yourself.
Could you say it again, please?
Oh, sorry. That's fucking Pete Buttigieg listening to me.
Pete Buttigieg, fuck off. We already took
Dude.
you down. You're fired.
Mark Zuckerberg has been giving Pete Buttigieg advice.
And Sarah Silverman gave Pete Buttigieg $2,800. We saw what you did, Sarah.
Why?
What are you doing? That's not a lot of money. Like, you know he's rich already, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you really believe in a Buttigieg that much?
He has the most billionaire donors of any Democratic candidate.
Ugh.
And yet Sarah Silverman
I
still
saw some
thinks-
Twitter picture where it was like these guys, Nancy Pelosi and Pete Buttigieg, got together to say how to take down Bernie Sanders or how to stop Bernie
Oh
Sanders.
yeah, I saw that too. There was some meeting that Buttigieg went to, and it was
How
yeah,
to
it was
stop
like an
Bernie
anti-
Sanders.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure who threw that, and
Nancy Pelosi.
I'm gonna say it was Nancy Pelosi because let's be real. I mean, the bitch is like just all about stopping anything good that could possibly happen to our government.
Honestly.
That's the Pelosi mackling.
Pelosi mackled. Yeah, so obviously he's a CIA psyop that's trying to kill Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
So we're not having it. We're calling you out, Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg, you better come on the pod if you want to respond to this honestly, because your silence speaks volumes, my good sir. And I
Deafening
think
volume.
that you're a fucking psyop and you're not my candidate, and all the gay people I know think you fucking suck.
Yeah, dude, we know gay people too, and they don't like you.
We do. First of all, as a gay podcaster and as someone who knows upwards of 10 or 11 gay people.
And someone as a cis ally who knows probably like upwards of 10 words of gay people.
We got a cis ally here on the podcast who knows gay people, and all those gay people hate Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah, sorry, dude. It's over.
It's over, baby. Drop out.
Drop out.
Yeah. What else we got on the docket?
Camp Flognaw was very good.
Yeah, tell me about your Flognaw experience. It sounded really, really fun.
Yeah, it was so cool. Probably the best music festival that there is ever. Way better than Coachella. Way better than FYF.
I would so much rather go to Flognaw than a Coachella.
Oh
or
my
something
god!
like
Can
that.
you imagine wanting to go to Coachella more than Flognaw? Yuck.
Plus, it's right in our backyard. I mean,
Yeah,
come
it's the
on.
best one. You can go to bed after.
That
You don't have to go
should
stay in a stinky tent.
Yeah, you don't stay at a stinky tent. You can go home to your
Nice little bed.
figurines.
Yeah,
and
your anime
and your
toys and take it back and
crystals.
kick back.
Yeah.
Take a kickback.
But what were the acts that you specifically tried to see?
There are so many good ones. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I saw DaBaby.
Oh, how was the baby?
DaBaby was awesome. He like really set the whole vibe, and he was like, "If you're not from LA, get the fuck out." And he was like, it was very anti-gentrification. It was awesome.
Oh, cool.
And then I saw YG.
Whoa.
YG brought out fucking Stormy Daniels.
Oh, that's right. You told me YG brought out Stormy
Yeah,
Daniels.
which is very cool. And he made everyone's chant "fuck Trump." And he was like, "If you actually like Donald Trump and you don't think this is actually real," he's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Wait,
And he made the whole crowd like say "fuck Trump." And he tried to like he brought up like a white person. He was like, "You have to say your government name and you have to say on live camera TV that you hate Donald Trump." And he did it.
Did he did it? That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
It was cool.
I feel like, was that the same? It must have been YG, because like a couple weeks prior to Flognaw, there was some video, I think, of like a guy who like refused to do that, like was on stage and like refused to do that, and everyone booed him.
Yeah, I haven't seen that video. I heard that he did it before, and then people were like writing articles where he was like, "You shouldn't embarrass these people," but these people deserve to be embarrassed.
I mean, yeah, I think what he's asking people to do is pretty
Good.
small request in the scheme of things, and I would have been proud to stand on the stage with Mr.
Same.
YG and said,
"What great performance!"
and said my government name Ash Nerve, and I say fuck Donald Trump. I would have said fuck Donald Trump and fuck Pete Buttigieg.
I would have said that too. I would say if I went on stage, I would have said Bernie Sanders 2020.
Everyone would have gone ape shit, I bet.
Yeah, probably. They're all Zoomers.
Were you there for the infamous Drake moments? When
Yeah,
he got booed.
the other things I saw.
Oh, yeah.
I also saw. I saw 21 Savage. Very cool. He
Cool.
started monetizing his ICE deportation thing.
Oh, did he address that during his performance?
It was like he played like a YouTube video of like an edited like Illuminati like takedown of 21 Savage. It really killed the mood. It was like a QAnon 21 Savage video or something.
Oh,
He's trying to. Yeah, I mean,
the guy
He's
got put
embracing
in
it.
fucking ICE
yeah,
custody
it's
or whatever.
insane.
So, but still, I love the QAnon bent to flog gnaw.
Yeah,
I think that's probably a good development.
that was cool. I saw Brockhampton and Tyler.
Hell yeah, Howard Brockhampton.
Crazy, so crazy, very cool. What did I say? I saw them all.
Yeah, it seems like you did.
I saw Drake, yeah, and then ASAP was there, and Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, you saw Uzi?
Oh, and Juice WRLD was so good.
really?
Yeah, Juice WRLD like was basically just doing an emo music set.
Really? Was he like singing?
Yeah, and there's like a drummer, and then he brought out like a pregnant lady who I assume is his girlfriend.
Oh,
It was cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I would love to see like Juice WRLD emo live band set.
It was great.
Um,
And then we saw, and then Drake came on stage and he got booed off stage.
yeah, which people were saying that was because like fans there were expecting Frank Ocean. They really
I
wanted
guess.
yeah, but also just I think that this particular crowd is just like really tired of Drake, and really just like.
Yeah.
But it's still, I mean, that moment went pretty viral, you could say.
I was
Everyone
part of a
talking
viral
about it.
moment.
You were right there.
I even plugged our podcast.
You did.
I started screaming Paradise Crossed original.
Yo, we got to get Drake on Paradise Cross
Probably
so
could.
our listeners can boo him from home.
But Flogna was really cool. It was cool to like be around so many different types of people actually getting along.
Yeah. You
There's
said
like-
it was a pretty diverse crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of gay people, and then like there's a lot of black people and white people, and just everybody, and everyone was like having fun together. And it was cool to like talk about. It's cool to say that kind of thing, but it's another thing to actually like experience.
Yes, absolutely. Because yeah, I don't know. It's really nice to see people in a space getting along. It seems like such a basic concept, but yeah, you're right. To actually be in the middle of it and be holding all of that can be very powerful.
That was really cool.
Holy shit.
Um,
I have got to get my dick sucked.
Can you eat pussy? You got a problem?
We saw Konosuba. It was so good.
Konosuba, God's blessing on this beautiful earth.
Ah, what a
The
blessing.
movie.
What a blessing.
Yeah.
It was my first exposure to Konosuba, but I found the characters immediately engaging, and even not knowing too much about the series, I feel like I fell in love with some of them right away, and I was just like swept up into their world and their story. But for those of you listening who, like me, are unfamiliar with Konosuba, from what I could tell, and correct me if I'm wrong, it sort of posits. It's almost like their whole world is an MMO. Like,
Yeah.
they have these like adventuring parties.
The main character died, and then he went to this world, and the blue-haired girl brought him back to life in this world.
Oh,
In this like video, and since he's like a gamer, he's able to understand everything.
gotcha. That was why there were all these like moments of him like being a gamer that like solve different puzzles. for
Yeah,
him.
because in this world, like it's gamers rules,
So wait,
gamer rules.
he died on Earth, like he died in the human world.
in like
Gotcha.
in Japan, and then he like, goes to this world, and then they say, "Oh, what's Japan?"
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, because This is a different world.
Right.
It's called an isekai anime.
What's
The
that?
genre of that is isekai.
Isekai, like somebody
When you like
from-
die and go to like a fantasy like RPG world.
Oh,
Because there's like literally 20 or plus of more of them.
like Sword Art Online.
That's the isekai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. It's a great genre. It really allows for types of
It allows you to
expression
have
through
fun.
Story. It does. It allows the characters to have fun in a world with different rules. And I thought Konosuba was so fun and charming. I like their like magic education and leveling system. It was really cool. They go to different magic academies and level up and like learn different techniques and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. The Crimson Demons clan or village or the clan of the Crimson Demons. Very cool. Everything had cool names.
I love the names in Konosuba. Everything just had such a delightful turn of phrase. Wait, what are the main characters' names in Konosuba?
Aqua, Darkness, Megumin, and what's the guy's name?
Oh gosh. Oh, the main guy?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
I can't remember.
And Kazuma?
And Kazuma.
Sato? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Yunyun,
Oh
of
yeah,
course.
and Union, of course.
Megumin and Yunyun are Crimson Demon girls. If I'm not mistaken.
yeah, they are.
Because they both hail from the Crimson Demon village.
Yeah,
which is
Megumin is a Crimson Demon.
Yeah, and a lot of the main character arc of the show, at least from the movie, seemed to be that there's like, a bit of tension romantically between Kazuma and Megumin. It's like they're teens, it's hard to say like, are they interested in each other? Are they friends? Kazuma's definitely attracted to her. But it does that cute like anime thing where it just always leaves you guessing.
Or just that's how teen movies used to be.
I loved all the like the Bonners. Like
there's a lot of huge poppin' Bonners.
Kazuma was getting poppin' Bonners, and like
These girls' boobs were flopping everywhere.
there were somebody commented, it was either Joss or one of your friends commented that like there must have been a whole team just for like boob animation.
Yeah,
because
they really went extra with the boob animation, and
it looked great.
it was beautiful.
One of my favorite scenes, and by the way, I mean we've already said a little bit, but a bit of spoilers. We're having a critics gentlemanly discussion about this movie, so there may be minor plot spoilers. One of my favorite scenes in the movie was when it's a very brief moment when Kazuma gets like pinned by all these like horny orc women.
Oh yeah,
and like
there's no orc men left on Earth.
And they're like all like one by one fighting to see like who's gonna like take his virginity essentially, and like he's being like trapped and held down, and like he doesn't mean to, but he's still popping a big bonner anyway, and it like shows his underwear coming down and
Yeah,
stuff.
the show's very horny.
I like that because like I like that the horniness is like it's still relatively innocent, but it's like a slight step up of probably like an American teen movie. I mean, the characters are animated, so it clearly gives like them some
more
license
play.
to do stuff, right? But still, I like that because like to deny a teen movie its horniness, I mean, teens are fucking horny. Like that's just the way it goes. Like, and I think that teens can appreciate horny humor aimed at them. I mean, I saw myself in Kazuma. I too have been horny.
Yeah, sometimes people get horny, and we need to start the legalization of being horny.
People like fucking Pete Buttigieg.
He wants to make horny illegal with his dance,
he's
non-horny dance.
His dance is pretty much the purpose of the Pete Buttigieg High Hopes dance is to shrivel your erection back into your body.
Nut Schroeder.
I'm a straight guy. Are you straight?
I'm a straight guy, and I'm not voting for Pete Buttigieg, and I don't care.
Yeah, that doesn't make you a bad ally. Straights
No
out
way.
there, if you don't like Pete Buttigieg, that doesn't make you a bad ally. In fact, that makes you a good ally.
In fact, it does make you a good ally because it makes you an ally to the human race.
As a matter of fact, it does. And, I mean, most listening will probably agree with us, but for us at Paradise Crossed, it's Bernie,
It's got to be. You can't vote for any of these other clowns, except for maybe Andrew Yang. It's Bernie.
And they're not covering Bernie on the news. He's like close
They're trying
to
to blow him out.
They're trying to blow him out. Like you can see it clear as day. Like he just did that big rally in East LA and barely any coverage on the national news. He is, consistently like he'll be leading a poll or he'll be like tied for first in a poll and it'll be like Pete Buttigieg rose to be in third, and this poll like won't comment on his presence whatsoever. It's just like insane.
Whoa. Can you believe these guys?
As a matter of fact, I can.
There's more Zoomers than Boomers, and these Boomers are just advertising on the news. Who gives a fuck? Everyone's on TikTok. Bernie's on TikTok.
Well, I mean, to his credit, Pete Buttigieg did try to break into the TikTok community, but with disastrous results.
What a flopper!
What a
had his dick flopping in the wind.
Nani?
Fuck did you
Any other final hot takes or plugs?
Crash at Beretta Crash.
Follow Crash at Beretta Crash on Twitter. Follow me at Heaven Pegasus. I actually do have a plug. You're listening to this on Friday. On Wednesday, the 20th, I have an album coming out with Rook and Nomi, who are a very good pop duo. The album is called Charismatic Megafauna, and you can get it at rookandnomi.bandcamp.com. If you go to my Twitter at Heaven Pegasus, I will, of course, be posting the shit out of this. So you will absolutely get links for that. So please check out my music. It's what I do outside of podcasting, and I love it.
I'm only a podcaster.
Well, in the near future,
we'll see.
There are big things coming. That's all I can say. Big things coming. But once again, thanks so much for listening to episode 15. Thanks to our very special guest, TOMMYNC2010.
Thank you, Tommy.
And we all hope that you stay positive.
Yeah, please stay positive.
Bye.
Bye. Be careful.